Good morning, everyone. Welcome to D&D Episodicals 4, Descent into Avernus. I am Winston Taylor Lewis III. I am your host, your game master, and I am here with my friends this morning. Chris.
Hello. Hi, my name is Chris. I'm here to play ball and have a good time and hopefully put on some clothes. Because, he's just dangling. But yeah, have a good day, everybody. Let's go.
Derica.
Hi, I'm Derica. I'm here to keep being cool and beloved by everyone in Baldur's Gate. Excited to play today.
Hal.
Good morning, everybody. First of all, apologies to anyone who was looking forward to my Johann helmet. Unfortunately, I'm playing the new hit game this spring, Plague or Pollen. And I have my allergies that make me want to bring a tissue up to my nose constantly. And you just can't do that in a helmet. So I have a new appreciation for how nasty helmets must have been back in the day when you couldn't wipe your nose.
This is indeed true. It's weird because I think that I'm developing allergies after 28, almost 29 years on this earth. And I've never had it before. So this is a new experience for me.
Good times.
Yeah, lovely. And last, but certainly not least, Shay.
Hi, I'm Shay.
Hi, Shay.
Hello.
Lawrence, who plays Malachi, could not make it this morning, but we are going to you live outside of the Nymph's Pool bathhouse, where a rough sight took place, folks. This morning, a fight ensued at the Nymph's Pool bathhouse, one of the very few places in Baldur's Gate with its own sewage and plumbing. It was a massacre, folks. It was a massacre. People were turning into dragons. People were being burned alive. It was crazy. I'm here on the scene. I'm interviewing some of the individuals coming out of the bathhouse. There's a young woman who actually worked for the bathhouse. Her name is Jabez. Jabez, what do you have to say? Oh, it was crazy. I came back from my break. I was just having lunch, at the little deli down the street. They have great croissants. But I was coming back from my break, and it was absolutely horrific. Goodness gracious, I came in, I was coming into my massage parlor, and Mikey was fighting with a group of adventurers. I don't know what was happening. One of them was on the floor. He had been burned to a crisp with a poor little halfling. I didn't know what was going on. One of the guys looked like he was a dragon. It was gross. There was blood everywhere. I don't know what to say. It's all right, ma'am. It's all right. They're cleaning up the situation. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going on. We're getting word that Mortlock Van Damper, the son of the Duke, Marla Van Damper, is actually the owner of this place. We have no statement from him. We have not heard from him, but we're hoping to get to the bottom of this soon. I'm recording this for posterity, but if you're hearing this, we're coming live from the Nymph Pool bathhouse. More details to follow. And here we are, folks. It'll be a rough one. And so here we are at the Nymph's Pool bathhouse after a truly, truly grueling battle ensued. You guys have all been on death's doorstep. This brush with death is new to most of you. And as you look around the site of the massage room where you did battle, there are two individuals laying broken battered on the floor. And one individual who was previously Mikey, who still looks part human, part dragon, lying in the middle of the floor, beaten and battered. Malachi stands to his feet, holding his ribs, and as he looks at you guys, he says, "Look, y'all. It was supposed to be a recon mission. This is not what we were supposed to be doing."
I mean, I just had to act. All right.
We did discover lots of things, and that's the purpose of a recon mission.
He wipes a little bit of blood from his mouth, and he's like, "Y'all motherfuckers need to get your shit together." And he just limps away to the other massage room. It's like, "I need to get my bearings. I'll be back in a minute." And then he slams the door behind you.
Are you about to take another?
I mean, at this point, I think we can all agree he deserves it.
I mean, I whatever. Okay, we have to. Okay, so we're here now. Here and now. I'm sorry, we're here now. Sorry, thought about my person. Where are we? Okay, do we see anything? Is there a way to get in here? A way to get to another place in here? I don't know.
So
yes.
if I would say that if I believe that Chris as Vol, I think you did notice the scuff marks on the floor, indicating that this shelf has been moved pretty often. That is in the rear of the room, on that northwest corner there.
The northwest corner.
Yeah, you recall that from your time as a Drake man.
Hey, I think this bookshelf over here moves, or medicine cabinet.
Well, I'll help him look for a way to see if we can slide it out, see if there's anything hidden behind it.
Yeah. So as you guys, as you pull the shelf out, you realize that there is a passage behind the shelf as you slide the shelf out, and to the left, there are some stairs going down.
See, that's all I was saying. Let's go to the back. Why people gotta be so like anyway.
Is the passage going down like lit? Looks like it's being maintained, or is this like going
it's pretty
down?
It's pretty dim, and the floor, it seems like limestone or something like that is very different. So it seems like this has been here for a while. And it's rather worn. It's not particularly well maintained. So it's rather dim going down into that, to these steps.
I would like to, let me make sure I can actually do it. Yeah. I would like to give all of us dark vision out to a range of 300 feet for the next hour.
Okay.
Well, I also
my body.
I also want to say, guys, we've been through a lot. I get that this is possibly a really big find that we've got here with this secret passage, but I think we all could use some healing time and some downtime. I think we gotta weigh these options of it may be really hard to come back here after the chaos we've caused, so we may not get a chance to go down here again. And also, if there are more drug-fueled dragon men down here, we might be in trouble. So those are. I just feel like I need to name those things before we go.
I was thinking some of the same things. I think
Mhm.
if we were to go down there later, I imagine they might be more apt to be on alert since presumably these guys were important, and if these guys are dead, whatever minions may be down there would know about it.
Very true.
Um,
Very true.
I wouldn't be averse to just taking a look, but yeah, that could easily turn into not just being a recon mission again.
Our track record for recon is not good so far.
Okay, here's my idea. Okay, the door's locked, right? The door's locked. Correct?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he locked the door, right?
locked
Yeah,
the door, yeah.
the door to the parlor, to this room is locked. Yes.
Okay, so here's what we do. We go down these steps. We listen. If we don't hear anything, we take like a good I don't know numbers, like an hour to just chill for a second, or we could chill in here for an hour, and then we go down. I feel like we should still go down today. I just think if we take like an hour, I see this massage and y'all got, and I just wanna, and I start laying down on the massage table, and I'm like, just give me an hour, just that's all I need, and I start snoring.
Yeah, Vol is going to chill in this corner or whatnot. He's going to sit down, and then he too is going. Actually, no. I'm going to go out, and then I'm going to grab my pants and whatnot. So I shift my one remaining towel over to the middle and kind of hold it, and I'm just kind of running out of the room trying to get my stuff.
Have they got? I don't know where the front door is. I'm trying to find it here.
The front door to the this would be the front door.
Can you just move my guy to where the front door is? Because I don't see where you're pinging. Yeah, so wherever the customers would be coming in through, I want to see if they have like a open and close sign and flip it and bar the door.
There's not an open and close sign, but there is you can bar the door. They do have
Fair enough.
a beam that pulls down. At this point, as you go to the door, you do hear that there is a lot of clamoring outside as people are speculating as to what actually is happening.
Well, there's that one guy yelling about it and telling lies about it.
I mean, it's the media. What are you going to do?
But yeah, sounds like all the more reason to bar the door because we won't have a very restful rest with city guard and whatnot coming in to check things out.
Oh, hold on, Johan. Hold on, Johan. I need to get my stuff. My stuff is on the other side of this door. It's not.
He's barring the door to the entire building, not the room we're in.
No, your clothes are inside.
Oh, my clothes are inside. All right. Well, then never mind. Do your thing.
Did you think you got naked in the courtyard?
That's
no. I thought I kind of got semi-naked out here, and then because we gave them our swords and armor and stuff, right?
Yeah, but that was inside. That was inside.
He's barring the door out to outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Cool.
I'm going up to the coat rack or the armory or whatever it is and getting my stuff.
All right.
We're short resting.
That's what I was applying to try to do.
All right. So if you're short resting, you can go ahead and you can roll your hit die to restore hit points, whatever you need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend my short rest kind of praying over the group, and I'm weirdly hearing saloon, kind of cat noises in the background, Very comforting.
Could I get a charisma check?
Oh no. Okay, yeah.
Oh, you guys can hear my cat?
Oh.
Just like a flat charisma check.
Yep, just charisma. Okay. All right.
Okay. Feeling good. Four.
All right. So once you guys have the benefits of a short rest,
I meant to roll 4 hit die. All right. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't see mine go through the first time either.
yeah, there's a lot of rolling happening. So
I was just trying to roll. I was just trying to roll my hit die, and when I hit it, it only rolled 1 die, and I wanted to roll 4. It's weird that they were all the same number. That feels weird.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Right. Might be
Like very improbably so, but it do be like that sometimes. And then give me the thumbs up once you guys are all reset for you.
I'm ready.
Short rest.
I'm ready.
As ready as one can be. Okay.
And we can do more than 1 hit dice when we short rest, right?
Yeah, as many as you have available. Yeah. So it should be equal to your level.
So I'm gonna do the hit dice again one more time. So that was 8.
Yeah, I think I'll do 1 more die as well.
I did 4. I needed to do 4. I have 1 left. Let's not.
And then I got 2 more.
There we go. I'll take that.
Okay. So 10. Okay, so
I feel much better rested now.
Yay. I stop snoring. I wake up.
All right. So once you guys take a break, you lie down, relax a bit. And once you get back up, what do you do?
I guess I will be saying, all right, guys, you ready? Let's do this. We got this. Do I smell? I think I smell presentation. Okay, let's do this.
I actually give the eyes of night now. Now we have dark vision for another.
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
All right. And eventually you do hear like a pounding on the door, as someone is trying to get in, and trying to
4 hour break is over.
Do we think it sounds like Malachi?
I would say no. Malachi is still in the massage room.
Yeah, I completely ignore it.
Do they have a little peephole where you can open that door and who's banging?
Yeah, there's like a little slide.
Okay, I'll open up and say we're closed.
Well, open up.
It's not what closed means, and I'll close the peephole.
All right. So are you guys heading down?
Oh yes.
I think we are.
All right.
Hey, Freeman, we're going down. I mean, you can keep taking that massage. That's supposed to be a lot. You got a lot of tension in your back, I guess. But if you want to join us, and make sure you treat the customers who's probably gonna break that door. Treat them to something good, like maybe some lemons. Hey, bye. And then go.
And you just hear, all right, I'll see you in a minute.
Yeah. He could be our crowd control to keep people from knocking the door down.
Exactly.
All right, so you guys, so you head down to kind of like this, you walk down these steps, and it goes into, kind of decrepit corridor. The stairwell is pretty tight, and it goes down eventually into about 2 feet of water, rising up, and there is a heavy stench of rotting in the water. The water looks grimy, dirty. It is dark down in this corridor as you walk down. And the ceilings are about 8 foot high, as you are about 8 to 9 foot high. And as you look about the corridor that you enter, as you walk down, you see that there are some wooden support beams that seem to be barely holding this place up. You can tell that this place is in sharp contrast to the bathhouse that was built above it, as this place seems to be old, has existed for a while, and is pretty decrepit and falling into disrepair. But yeah, you step down into this kind of 2 feet of water as you head down.
And when this place collapses, there's going to be a hell of a subsidence problem up there in the bathhouse. Hopefully, we won't be in here when it happens.
This place
Hopefully.
smells a little bit. I'm gonna cast prestidigitation again. You gotta be fresh. You never know when a fan is gonna pop up.
You gotta be fresh.
Gotta be fresh.
What is going? Like, what is this? Why are I hate the sound my boots are making right now.
Yeah, it's kind of flossing.
Yeah.
I'll head over this way so I can look down that tunnel.
Is that a rat?
Yeah, you hear just a little skitter. If you step down into the water, you feel something just kind of schmooze over your.
Not about it.
I'm. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I just want to know. Can I listen to? Yeah, Johan's over off to, I guess, our left. I'm going straight forward to the entrance of this tunnel that's curving, but I just want to listen through down my tunnel and see if I hear anything.
Make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody be quiet while she's listening.
What?
It's just
I said be quiet while she's listening.
Okay, now make that perception check at disadvantage. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
13.
Yep.
I've got a passive 13, if it matters.
I have a passive 15.
Wow, you should have just not tried then.
See what happens when you try hard. This is exactly. Learn something from this gamers.
Insight is 18. That feels nice. So I mean, I generally know when people are trying to pull the wool over my eyes.
Yes.
Cool. I do hate being lied to. As Erica hates being lied to, therefore Dahlia hates being lied to.
Because you, and we already established this.
You just hear, so Dahlia, as you try and listen, you just hear a steady flow of water and water dripping, and it kind of echoes throughout the corridor.
Yeah, I step back a little bit and I go, I think that my corridor is clear. What about you, Johan?
Johan, you just see a room with flooded water in it.
Well, I'll get close enough so I can see that it does or doesn't get bigger than this little area.
And you can see up to 300 feet, but I don't know that the tunnel is that big.
Well, I will perception as well.
Okay.
Nice.
I can't see what I got, but it sounds like it's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, 17. Yeah, so you look about the room, and as you look closely at the water, you can tell that that you haven't had a good night of sleep as you see your reflection. But other than that, the room is empty.
It's like, man, Hot Boy Summer is not going as well as I thought it would.
Oh my god.
But yeah, there's nothing of interest in that room. It's just
Interesting.
flooded room
Or not interesting.
with
Okay,
stinky
well.
rocking water.
Sounds like
Certainly
my
looks
tunnel wins, guys.
Yeah, certainly
All
looks
right.
like
Then,
there's
competition?
Let me go first, Dolly. Here.
Yeah. I will,
I'm gonna take our rear. Make sure nobody, try to comes behind us. You feel me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can stay back there.
No, I'm coming though. I'm like right behind you. See?
the more you talk, the more I'm like, are you leaving?
No, I'm not leaving. Are you serious?
So Vol, as you walk around the corridor, you notice that the water kind of begins to the water pools at the base of a set of stairs at the very end of this hallway, and there is and it seems to curve up again around to another corridor.
All right. As he makes his way towards it, he starts to like roll up his pants legs a little bit. It's
Mhm.
like, oh, time for the waiters.
Yeah, let's get out of this funky water.
Yeah.
The bath you took was kind of a waste.
But
Oh.
Oh
Now I'm mad.
no! Oh no!
So Vol is just kind of like waiting in the sewage.
Mhm. And
Waiting in the sewage.
and it should be noted. It should be noted that it takes a bit more effort to kind of move through the water, than you normally, like if you were walking on dry land. So
You have to stop and gag every 2 steps.
I probably
it's kind of like it's kind of like thick, murky, disgusting water. So you kind of like sloshing and trying to like move through.
every 6 seconds. Yeah, about 6. I cast prestidigitation. With every good, every bam, this is bad. Bam, this stinks. Bam, and when I get out of the water, I look fresh.
The rest of us just look terrible and smell terrible, but you're like, I feel nice.
I feel good.
At the very end of this hallway, Vol, you see a wooden door composed of rotting wood.
A wooden door with rotting wood. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like a stiff breeze to take this door down. Yeah, come on. I think we got this.
You wanna? I believe you got this. Maybe there's a step 1 before we bust the door down.
I don't have any boxes, so
Well, if
I just mean maybe listen to see if there are people on the other side of the door. Maybe step 1, part 2, see if the door's unlocked. And then by all means, if the answer to both of those is no, then bust the door down.
well, to be fair, if we kick the door out of the way, we can hear better into the room.
Gaia just face palms.
so yeah, as she's saying all this, Vol does kind of recognize that maybe doorknobs work, and then he turns it,
Maybe doorknobs work.
So you reach for the doorknob. As you grip the little handle, the door opens, revealing
That was easy.
revealing an octagonal shaped room on the other side.
And then
Sorry.
Ball kind of like looks like calls back to Dahlia. Is like, I'm not a Neanderthal. Just kind of like walks her and just kind of like thinking to himself, like, I can think he says that.
As you step into this octagonal room, you notice two doors, one to the east, one to the south, and then there's a corridor that seems like there are stairs at the end of it to the west.
I mean, this way seems like the only way.
While we're
Or
walking,
not.
I want to share with the group the information I got before I, Derek, forget.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you want me to do that in real time, or can I just be like, I've told you all the things that I learned past?
What information are
Yes.
information are you sharing?
The Duke's son, Maltlock, is that his name?
Yeah,
Matlock. I like Matlock.
He likes to throw parties in the bathhouse. He and his goons, and they use up a lot of the oils and whatever. But it seems like the Duke is like she's been speaking out against corruption, which makes me think that the Duke is not the Duke herself is not a bad person necessarily. I think that was the big gist of it. Is like the people that are coming and kind of taking up space and utilizing the space is the Duke and the Duke's son, Matlock, whichever one, and his buds.
okay, you win. You can come up here.
Yes. So Mortlock, yes, is
Mortlock.
is the owner, according to
He's
Jabez.
also an ex-soldier. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. And he's contracted a bunch of ex-soldiers to guard the place. So, of which Mikey was one.
Yes. So be on the lookout for ex-soldiers. If you see someone, be sure to ask them, "Did you serve? Thank you for your service." Before you kick their butt.
Okay. Thank you for your service. Right cross.
Wow.
I really hope no one clips that.
Now people going to clip. No. Why would you do that?
no.
Why would you?
So here in this octagonal room, there's the corridor to the west that has stairs at the bottom, and then there are two doors, one to the south, one to the east.
Are the doors?
Oh,
Are like the hinges
South and then to the
rusted
east.
over, or do they look like they're
Um,
commonly used?
They're in the same condition as the door that you opened that you came in through. You
Okay.
do notice that there is above each of the doors there are figures carved into each of the doors.
like a skull and triangle, a black hand, and a skull with skulls in a circle. Those kind of things.
You don't see those.
Okay.
You don't see those. You don't initially recognize them. But you could. I mean, if you made a religion check, you might be able to.
I will do that. Boop. Well,
You have
I'm
one
overwhelmed
job.
by the smell in here because someone.
It's hard to focus. It is hard to focus. Yeah. But Johan, you do recognize these three figures as the dead three. So the east door has there's a carving of Bane, the god of tyranny, and he's depicted as a tall armored man wearing a bucket helm. His right gauntlet is painted black, and he clutches a set of shackles. The north door bears a carving of Baal, the god of murder. He's depicted as a powerfully
Baal.
built, skull-headed man with long, curved blades where his hands should be. And the south door, it bears a carving of Miracle, the Lord of Bones, and he's portrayed as a cloaked figure whose face is hidden under a cowl, and he has a skeletal hand that clutches a screaming human skull in it.
So the door we came through was the God of Murder door.
Yes.
That tracks.
So that must have been his temple at one point back in there.
Can I have my hands back?
Well,
Okay.
you know, since we're doing reconnaissance, we might as well check out this door. Ha ha.
Yeah, we could split up and cover more ground.
Honestly, Shay, I'm super impressed, and I just want to shout you out and guess. Like, great work, great job.
So which direction would you guys like to go?
All of them.
Let's go. Let's not
south.
split. Let's not
Let's go south.
wait. You don't split the band until you realize you don't get your cut. You go. Let's go stick together.
I think we could use a miracle, so that's my vote. Miracle door.
Miracle Max.
Lord of Bones.
That's yeah, it's Miracle, but yeah, Miracle to the south.
Miracle.
Yes.
Is his
Okay,
door
so
also
to the
easily
south?
opened up?
I think we're going south. Wait, south.
Right.
Oh, damn. Oh, there's a door right
So-
here. Ahead.
Yeah.
Store
Yes.
here.
All right.
Yes.
So I'm going to open the door. So I'm going to try the handle first. I mean, I'm not even going to like act like I'm going to kick the door in
Okay.
this time because I've learned.
Yeah, you open the door, and it is a very dimly lit room.
Not to us.
And as you open the door, you see that lying on the floor of what would otherwise be an empty room are pale bodies of three humans in filthy black robes, arranged in a triangular formation. A lit torch lies between them, and a rough-hewn staircase to the left heads down to another torchlit chamber. They seem to be the corpses. The bodies are just like laying in this triangle formation.
Huh.
So Vol just kind of walks in and is kind of like, "Are you guys okay?" And then he like tries to
Don't touch them.
falsify one.
Are they
Oh!
okay? Wait.
And Dahlia yells, no. According to my
He's like
calculations,
reaching out, like.
let me lay out the variables here. We've got Lord of Bones, we've got dead bodies, we've got triangles. Triangles are never good. Every book that I have read has said triangles bad. This is why I don't.
Any three things are always a triangle.
Wait. Maybe you haven't found the right triangle.
Listen, I appreciate you trying to come from other angles on this, but I think I know what I'm talking about. Maybe let's not touch the bodies.
I mean, that's
Alright.
fair. That's
I just want to make sure that they were okay.
To know that I think you shouldn't touch the bodies. But you
Okay.
are your own person. You have autonomy.
What do you do?
Yeah, I touched the body.
Well,
Johan, are you in this room? Like, I think in our marching order, you're behind Vol. Is that
as
right?
you
that's
I was hanging back. I'm intending to open this other door while you guys are busy.
Oh, okay.
I just want to peek in.
I'm right there talking to.
Yeah.
Vol.
As you reach down to touch the body, you see a flail fly up from the body as he swings at you, and I need you guys to roll for initiative.
You don't touch the
I told you not to
Click on your token. Click on your
I'm glad
token.
that you got to exercise
Yes.
to your own thing. But yeah, can I put a hand on Vol and give him a vigilant blessing and give him advantage on initiative?
No.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, he was far away.
What if it's called vigilant blessing? And it says I can't.
Because they have surprised you, you would not be able. You're not able to respond. So they actually.
They didn't surprise me because I knew this was gonna happen. I said it would happen.
Yeah, it did surprise all of us. We
So
said.
I think knowing that this is the probability, I would. You're the GM. I will follow your lead, but I just want to, just as a technicality.
Yep. I'm aware. Here's what you do. Give me a dexterity check. If it's 11 or higher, you will be able to do it. If it's below 11, it is.
All right, I'll do it.
All right. So
what you do is you guide yourself.
I rolled so low on initiative. It's real dumb.
Yeah.
I'm used to Aurelia with like +10 to initiative, and so I don't know what to do now.
I'm used to being the monsters and not worrying about the initiatives. So we all wow. I wish we had some like a ranger, like somebody who could just shoot from behind. And
I'm kind of glad we don't.
Yeah, it wouldn't even work.
Yeah.
It would just shoot the fire right in the face.
Yeah, that's true. So, question before we go to initiative.
yes.
Since we leveled up, did that mean I could have changed some spells around, or do I need to take a long rest to do it?
You would have been
change
able
your spells.
You would have been able to you would have been able to in a short rest.
Cool.
I think the actual rule is something like it takes you minute per like 5 minutes per spell level or something like that to change your spells around that you
Yeah.
change out as a wizard.
Yeah, which you would have had in a short rest.
Okay.
Like,
Cool.
Regardless of the level of spell, because it would have been a couple of hours.
New class.
Yeah.
New class. New class.
Yeah.
I love wizards. Check our video on it on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And just a reminder, you can affect the outcome of the game by donating bits and stream points to the players or the GM, if you be so inclined. As you may have seen in the previous battle, they most certainly come in handy. So feel free to give those liberally, and support the players, and occasionally the GM.
Oh, I did give you a silver gift, by the way.
Which I appreciated very much. Thank you.
I didn't.
You're regretting it? No. Not at all. You deserved it.
I do still remember my silver gift from Alex last week.
All right.
I had an 18, but the turn order wasn't up yet, so I didn't roll. Can I have that 18, or am I stuck with the 13?
As your roll.
Yeah.
It is right.
Yeah. You rolled the 18 first, so you can change your
I would like to go first.
So that would allow you to go first.
I
So
will also change mine to 18.
Yeah, cheater.
all right. So Johan, kicking it off. with turn
All right.
one.
So at least one of those guys is clearly not incapacitated. So
Indeed. There is going to be, before you go though, because he gets a surprise attack.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let me see. It's going to. That is a nat 20, baby. So that is going to be 8 plus.
Ow.
8 plus 4, so that's 12 damage. Vol. But
Yeah.
now it is
Ow.
your turn, Johan.
Okay, I will invoke the sky pony, the totem and protector of my ancestors, by casting Blade Ward.
Okay.
There we go. That displays what it does. And I will just move right in the middle of all these guys.
All right.
And does moving cost an action, or you just get to move?
No, moving it. Yeah, you get flat movement every turn.
Okay, so I will cast the spell and draw my sword. Try to menace all three of these.
Okay. So with that, this Necromite will stand up, and he will attempt to attack you, Johan. I'm assuming that a 9 does not hit.
No, even if I just stood there.
Got you. So he swings and completely misses. He's going to swing again. His flail. A 7, I'm assuming, does not hit either. And so he misses both of those. And so you hear him mutter something in a weird language as he swings and misses at you. But you can tell there's a level of anger and frustration.
I am
Dahlia?
protected by the sky pony.
What languages do you know?
Yeah, I know. Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Infernal.
He mutters in Abyssal. Basically, miracle guide my hand.
Sky pony is more powerful than Merkel, the giggler.
Dahlia says, I hope he's sleeping.
So Hogar, it is your turn.
All right. Second question for wizards. Since I cast mage armor on myself, and mage armor holds for 8 hours, but I died. Did mage armor leave me? Because it's not a concentration spell. I just don't know.
No.
So I don't have mage armor.
You do have mage armor.
Cool.
It doesn't go away as long as it's not a concentration.
Cool. So I am gonna say, dang it, Dahlia, you're in. You're right there.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that.
Well, I moved in
You get
far, so
wanting
if
to
you
be
want to
more-
step up
You can-
there.
You can move.
Well, I guess
like
so. Like technically, I was like right next to. Yeah, right next to you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go. I'm like, I probably shouldn't do like big stuff. Comes to being smart because it didn't work. So I am going to go here. Oh, this is stupid. Okay, we're going to cast Green Flame Blade.
mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to hit them.
All right.
Yes. Haha. which is purple, by the way. If you couldn't tell, it's definitely purple.
Purple flame blade.
Yeah.
So it's purple flame blade.
Purple flame. Purple flame.
Yes. Oh. Purple. Okay, we got it. Okay, I'm doing this attack. I'm down this attack. All right, here we go. Actions. Attack. Roll it. 18.
Right. And 18 certainly hits.
Yes. So that is 3 plus a D4. Wait, plus a D, whatever this is. 3 plus. Wow. 3 plus. Is this a 3? I was trying to get my green flame blade.
Purple.
Purple. Thank you. Purple. I'm changing it. I'm literally gonna. Anyway.
Please.
Oh, it hits 2 targets. I'm level 5 now. It hits 2 targets, but nobody's behind him. But so it doesn't matter. But that's still.
He's still within 5. You hitting this guy, right?
Yes. Oh,
this dude's within 5 feet of him.
Ha!
It's that you can see within 5 feet. So as long as so you can cause the fire to jump to.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yay.
Yeah.
So okay. So it's to that guy is 3 plus 7, which is 10, plus my thing, which is 2, so 10, 12.
To this guy?
To that guy, yes. I was hitting that guy. I wasn't hitting this guy.
Okay. So 12 damage to that guy.
I'm trying to make sure I did it right. Okay, that's 3. No, I rolled a 1. That's not 12. That's 10. That's only 10. That's only 10.
So 10 damage.
10 damage to that. Yeah, that guy. But then this guy takes the D4, right? Which was
I believe it's equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. That's what the fire damage is.
Yeah, fire damage is secondary 1d8 plus spell modifier. Okay, that means that's 6. Yes, so 6 to him, to the guy right here.
Okay.
So 10, 6. So
the first guy that you hit, the purple flame slices right into him, and he says, "I never meant to cause you any sorrow." And as the blade cuts into him, and he starts bleeding out pretty profusely from that gash, and then the purple flame envelops him for a sec, and then jumps to the guy behind you, and it singes him, and he's hurt pretty bad as well from that.
then I say, I mean, we could be friends, but you kind of attacked my boy. I'm just gonna put that out there. But we can be friends. That's my turn.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm upset that I'm the only one that laughed at that. I'm upset. I caught it. No one else caught it.
Chris, you got me. You got me. With that, it is the guy to the south's turn.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. He is going to. Okay, so you're going to see this guy. He's going to grip with his hands for a moment, and you see this kind of like bright green energy start to crackle around his hand. And he's going to like hurl his hand in your direction, Johan, as he makes a ranged spell attack, and that is 5. That's a 20.
That will hit.
All right, and that does 2d4 plus 3. Both of those are 4s, and so that's 11 points of necrotic damage.
Ugh.
Eek.
I don't like it.
And he mutters something. He mutters something in abyssal as he strikes you with this necrotic energy. Doga doctor. And with
Nope.
that, Ball's
Don't
turn.
like that. So Ball is seeing some necrotic energy floating about. He's just kind of like, all right, fuck it. He's just kind of like bashes his fists together and then like centers himself, and then he's just going hands, throwing hands. He's gonna duck in and throw a right cross, just looping overhand haymaker at this zombie that hit me with a flail.
Mm-hmm. And to be clear, these aren't zombies. They're humans. They're pale. They're alive.
Oh, they're living. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Well,
Yeah, they're living.
well, he thinks they're dead, so we'll figure that out after he punches your face.
I mean, they may be dead after this, but you know.
Guys, we never asked them if they served.
Oh yeah. He says, "Did you serve?" And then I'm actually going to use my silver gift that I tried to remind myself earlier that from
13 hits or 12 hits.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Well, then I will jack him in the face.
Roll that damage.
Boop. And then I did take a level of rogue, so I get 1d6.
Wait, is that rolling?
No,
is that rolling your attack roll? I'm only seeing the damage and
Well,
roll.
in roll 20 it says fighting style unknown fighting 1d8 plus 7.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
it didn't roll your
that's my
actual
damage.
Yeah,
No, I did that on top. The fighting style unknown fighting, the 12. Oh,
Mhm.
I'm not.
I see what you're saying.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying. I am clicking here. I'm clicking. I'll do it again.
Give me a second. I'll check. There it is.
Just check the game log, but. Yeah.
Oh man, it's a nat 15.
Okay, I mean, and we can just take the damage from the
The first one, it doesn't matter for me.
Yeah, that one hit bloodies this guy as you see his jaw just kind of like.
I mean, I still have to roll the gloves and the sneak attack.
Yeah, so that go ahead and roll that.
And it only matters for the gloves because it heals me when I hit people with the gloves. And then,
So is that 16 plus 12 or?
Yeah, it's 16. 16 plus 12 plus 5. Yes.
So you hit this guy square in the jaw, and you see this man's soul leave his body as he falls down dead from that hit. Like this guy, like you've seen people crumple before, but this guy, like he was knocked into another plane with that.
I just want to say that the gloves I'm wearing are the gloves of soul catching, so that was perfect. It's great.
KO.
Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
Then I would like to slide in up next to Johan right here.
Okay.
And then, actually, I'll go ahead and just go in the corner. Just completely block off some kind of movement, whatnot. And then, yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, Dahlia, it is your turn.
You said they're not undead.
Correct.
Okay, cool. I mean, not. So I'm going to We got this guy that's super hurt,
Come here, baby.
and then this one here. Yeah, I should probably sleep my spell slots. Okay, so I'm going to cast Word of Radiance. I'm gonna back up a little bit actually. I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance on this guy right here. So he's got to make a concentration, or sorry, not concentration, Constitution save,
Constitution.
or take 7 radiant damage.
Okay, that is going to be. That's a 18.
Oh dang!
Dang.
Yeah.
18 plus 2.
Right, that's fair. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. He just kind of shrugs off that. Johan, it's your turn.
I will attack that guy upper corner that I'm pinging.
Go for it. That hits. Roll over damage.
And damage would be
All right.
so one-handed is 9.
Yeah, you slice this guy through, and as you slash him one last time, he dies. To your sword, but not before he mutters something in Abyssal. And do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
I'm gonna save my second wind, so I'm good.
I don't like all this muttering.
Do you have an extra attack?
No, I'm multi-class, so I don't get 2
Gotcha.
attacks here.
Gotcha. With that, Hogar, it is your turn. With only this guy left.
I will say again, we can just be Dahlia. I can't talk your language. Can you tell we can just be friends?
I look at the guy and I say, Hogar is well-meaning, but he's definitely gonna kill you. And I say, there you go.
And then I'm gonna hold my action. I'm gonna hold my spell Green Flame Blade. Purple though.
Purple.
Thank you. Purple Flame Blade. And if it attacks any of my friends, they will get that purple rain. If you feel me, let's go.
All right. He's going to spit in your direction, and he says,
That counts. That triggers.
That triggers
And
it.
yeah, and he says specifically to you, Dahlia, that Saloon is dead.
I go into a rage.
Rude.
Ball
says angrily.
Hogar,
To her friend's deity. His friend's deity.
And
That
so you can
said,
make your attack roll.
I am. Here we go. Green flame, purple flame. I'm changing it. I'm gonna keep saying it. Did it do 17? Does 17? No, it didn't do it.
A 17 does hit.
Yeah, that's
I just didn't
Johan's.
see it.
That's Johan's. No. It
Okay.
didn't do it right. I gotta fix this because it's not working right. Anyway, let's see. Boom. This one. Oh, yes, that. No, it's just doing the thing.
Is it rolling in D&D Beyond?
No, I don't see the game tracker yet, so I don't know if it's rolling D&D Beyond. So let's just do this,
I think what you need to do is roll your attack with your weapon and then hit green flame blade for
Yep.
extra damage.
Yep. Here we go. Yep. Boom. 24 to hit.
Well, that most certainly hits. How do you do it?
I say, that's why you smell like feet. And I slash him, and he's dead. And I said, I tried to be nice. I really did. I tried to wipe the thing off. Like, this is disgusting. Did you even use floss? Like, this is That's why you're dead.
this
That's why
cold?
you're dead. That is why you're dead.
You slice into him, and as the purple flames envelop his body, he mutters an abyssal. And Dahlia, only you pick this out. He says, "I commit my body to the void," and just allows the flames to consume him.
Dahlia in common just yells, "I hope the void spits you back out."
Okay, we need to get a drink after this.
How about
And on that
another hour?
note, I think that we're going to take a break. We should.
Like I'm multiclassing into barbarian because I need to be able to rage.
See, I did the same thing. Oh my god, it's so fun. Anyway, not now. But anyway,
We are going to take a break. We will be back in 10 minutes.
all right. Transition, coming in 3, 2,
I would wave, but
2,
my cat has my
1.
hands.
Bye.
Oh, Moles!
Here
Here
we
for the
go.
pig sweet.
Oh wow.
Hello. What is up, y'all? If you only knew like what the conversation was,
Peanut
you know,
butter jelly.
what do you put
Jelly.
peanut butter on? Huh? What do you put peanut butter on, chat? These are the things. With that, welcome back.
Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
With that, remember that you can affect the stream. You can support the players. You can support the GM by donating your Steam points, your stream points, and your bits, channel bits to the to us all. Remember, 100 bits, a copper is an inspiration, silver is a successful hit, and gold is a nat 20. Remember, you can also follow and subscribe, giving an inspiration and a nat 20 and on either of those respectively. Sorry, I'm trying to speak while not thinking about peanut butter and peanut soup and whatnot. Right, so yeah, gotta get back into it. But welcome back. We're here, and right after the group slayed the miracle cultists, they are now in this room with the body strewn about, and there is a what seems to be a collapsed room at the base of the steps as we jump back into it. So what do you guys want to do?
I look at Vol and I'm like, I told you. Like,
and he, as she's saying that, he like looks at her and he's kind of like, "Can I touch them now?"
Yeah.
yeah, it probably is the smart thing to do now, I guess. And I go look at one of the bodies.
And I too like go to the closest one and I rifle his robe pockets.
I'm gonna go down the stairs and see what's around here.
Okay.
There's still a body if you want to search it.
So, Chris, you collectively find you find 4, 1, and 7 gold pieces on them on each of their bodies.
So gold pieces.
I'm sorry, what?
So 12 gold pieces, right?
Indeed. And then you they each have a like a they all have like a tattoo of like the symbol of miracle on their inner wrist.
Is it all like left wrist or right wrist, or does it interchange?
Left wrist.
If they touch it, does it summon him?
I mean, do you want to touch it?
No.
I mean, I don't know how you would know that unless you tried it.
You're right. I guess it'll remain a mystery.
Indeed, it will remain a mystery. And then Hogar, as you walk down the steps, and you step into what seems to be like a collapsed, like a collapsed crypt, and the sarcophagus that is sitting in the room seems to have been open for a long time. So whatever was in it is long gone. But you can, if you look around beneath the dust and humanoid bones, you see 3 spell books. One of them is bound in red leather. The other has a personal rune of some kind, probably belonging to its previous owner, burned onto the umber cover. And the third is bound in scaly black reptile hide.
I'm finna look at Dahlia and say, "Hey, do you know how to detect magic?"
Do I? I wanted to be like, just ask it if it's magic.
Magic.
Even
if it says no,
magic.
I can tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe you can put up your bag and we'll check them out tomorrow.
Second question: how many healing spells do you have and or potions?
I have a potion. And I can heal y'all up to 2 times.
I will start picking up all the journals, all the spell books.
Now, when we do a long rest, I'll get all of my spell slots back. But I currently only have 2 level 3.
Spell slots. We're good. We're good.
I do have Mass Healing Word and Aura of Vitality. So.
Wait, did you say masculine word?
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, it's where I just go, bro! And everybody gets +3 to strength checks.
Masculine word?
I want that to be. Look, that's a spell idea. Masculine.
Yes.
So now I definitely want to be like a big bro, like barbarian now.
There's healing word.
Yes.
There's healing word. There's greater healing word. Then there's masculine word. It just gives a character a pat on the back and like a +2 to their next roll.
Yes.
To their next like intimidation roll, I guess.
Write these things down. Okay, cool.
Do you believe in magic and a collapse crypt? Okay, so here we go. You take these spell books. They're now in your possession.
Sweet.
They will take you looking them over during a rest.
Long or short? Probably long.
It takes you the way that I do like looking over spell books is that you just make an intelligence check.
Okay.
And that just determines how far you get in the book, like into looking into the book. Your difficulty into examining the book. Typically on a good check, you're able to get through one spell book in the course of 4 hours. On a bad check, which is like a 10 or below, it takes you about 8 hours to get through it.
All right. Well,
just depends on the type of rest that you do, but
I am going to put in my inventory 3 unknown spell books.
Cool. Indeed. So with that, that's kind of like the long and short of the rest of what you find. Other than that, it's humanoid bones, probably the previous owners of said books, and dust just kind of like laying about this collapsed crib.
Well, I'm ready to go. Everybody else ready to go? I'm ready to go. Let's go.
I look at Johan and I point to the dust and I go,
"Yep,
plague or pollen."
Indeed. So heading back out into the octagonal room, there's the door to the east, and there's the corridor to the west.
I think we should do the door.
All right.
I like doors. I like doors.
I've become pretty good at opening them, it seems. And he reaches out. He reaches out and tries the doorknob this time. Again, I guess.
Okay. You reach out, and this time, when you grab the door, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Doors can be. Yeah.
No, you find the trap one way or another.
Right. We was bound. It was bound to happen.
The trick this time is to not touch the door handle.
The door actually just falls toward you because it's just that rotted and worn, and you just step out of the way.
Ooh. Watch out! And he kind of like shoves Hogar just like a foot back, just so the door doesn't hit him.
Good looking.
So as you open this door, you see there's another narrow corridor with 2 flights of steps further down, and at the very end it leads into wet water, like 2 feet of 2 feet deep water at the end.
Well, if it's cold enough, it won't be wet anymore.
Is water wet? No.
Oh my god!
No, stop.
So yeah, into this narrow corridor again. That's just what you open the door into past this point.
Keep your knickers rolled up or pants rolled up.
Pantaloons.
Up.
Every time we're like traveling down a corridor, I feel like the Scooby-Doo gang.
I know, right?
Yes, we are. I don't know what that is. And this Jinkies, yes.
As you step down and slosh into the water, you do notice that there are these 4 wooden beams that seem to that are doing their darndest to hold this place up and keeping it from collapsing. And as you step into this room, you notice that there are 3 individuals up here near an altar. So as you step in, the eastern part of this room is unlit, flooded, and braced with the floor-to-ceiling wood beams that you see in that area. Rough-hewn steps rise out of the murky water to the western portion of the room, which is dry and lit by 2 torches and sconces that flank a stone altar. Now, this stone altar bears the symbol. It bears the symbol of Bane, as you saw previously. Shackled to the wall behind the altar is a sickly man in a loincloth with a burlap sack over his head. An alcove in the north wall contains a freestanding suit of plate armor missing its helm. Standing before the altar are 2 grim figures. There's a powerfully built woman clutching a mace and an even bigger man wearing a bucket helm. The helmed man is jabbing the prisoner with a spear, causing him to twitch. Both figures are clad in chainmail, and the woman carries a wooden shield with a leering skull painted on it. As you guys come around this corner, the sound of the sloshing water and the movement alerts them as they glare down at you guys.
Hey!
I announced to them that I'm rolling initiative.
Okay.
Wait.
Ball's like, hey, have you served? And he looks back at Dahlia.
But
I need I will need you all to roll initiative. Let me clear the turns first, but yeah.
Hey, click your token.
Well, this initiative is brought to you by
Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Jiff.
Peanuts.
Guys,
Get the
I
Peanuts
am
here.
not doing well with initiative. But I guess that makes sense
Let's see.
based on my class.
Oh, let's see. Dang it! For love.
You're right there, Chief.
No, I'm not all right. I'm just... I get it. I'm telling you, if I die, I'm building a monk. It's gonna be great. I'm just... Oh, actually, I already know what I
love
build
monks.
because a certain book is coming out, and so I might, if I ever die, it's probably gonna come from that certain book that's coming out.
What book?
Ravencroft.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Ravenloft?
See, we're back. Now everything's back. I'm saying the wrong word.
We're all Shay. Even Shay.
Hey!
Oh,
Whoop.
there it
Ooh.
is. Whoop,
Ooh.
there.
Mm,
I'm sorry.
there it is. Louder.
I can't hear it.
Oh,
Oh, shaka-laka, shaka-laka, shaka-laka.
okay. All right. See what we got here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm not loving this.
I like that.
That could be a
So-
song.
I don't know why, but now whenever I see or imagine someone with a mace, I'm getting like Battle Beast vibes.
Fair.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Fair.
So the woman she turns to the man that with the spear and she says, "Who let these worms in here?" And she pulls a scroll from her hip, and she
This would be a perfect time to say I grabbed counterspell, but I didn't.
it would be, and it actually might have been helpful in this situation as she casts magic missile, and
Good time to have a shield spell, though.
Hit me!
and so you see 5 magical darts
I have
fly toward this pillar and this pillar.
Oh.
Mhm.
See, now that's not right.
too
And
bad they have a DC of 300.
Yes.
No, it's have a hit point count of 400. That's all. DC like 10.
I mean this.
I mean DC. AC.
Yeah. I did say that these are like rotting wood, right?
I know.
No,
I think we would know, Winston.
Yeah. So okay, that's 1d4 plus 1 for each of those.
It's like, look at us. We are the GM now.
Hey, we're all one. See, we did it. Look at that.
We are all the DM.
Can you cast Healing Word on the pillar? That'd be awesome.
No, you gotta cast masculine word so it gets stronger.
Fun fact, in the last place we were in where it was like everything's rotting, I was like, should I just mend these things? And now I'm sad.
So she sends So she sends 3 of them to this one, and it begins to crack this pillar. And 2 of them fly into this one, and it also begins to crack under the force.
What's my space looking like? Can I get large in here?
You could get large in here. And with that, Johan, the last thing that she does is she looks over to the left, and she just seems to be looking at a wall, and she just says, "This, in this." And Johan, it is your turn.
Okay, the ceiling is still like 8 feet here.
It's 9 feet here.
Okay, and moving through this water, are we slowed down or not?
It is. This is difficult terrain, so your movement is cut in half.
Ugh. All right. 5, 10, 15 would be all I could do. So I'm going to have to double move. Which, can you ping which one was the one who just cast the spell and which one is the one with the bucket helm on? Okay,
The one here cast the spell. This one has the bucket helm.
okay.
Red spell, white helm. Okay.
Got it. Is there such a thing as like a concentration check for if you cast a spell while you're taking damage?
Yes.
Um,
If it's a concentration check. Yeah, if it's a concentration spell, yeah.
Yes.
I don't think I'll be all that fancy. So if I spend an action to get more movement, do I still have an action or an attack?
You dashed, right?
Yeah, if you dash, that doubles your movement for the turn, and that counts as taking an action.
Okay, all right then. I guess I'm done anyway then. Actually,
Now, if you had a bonus action, you
I
could use
do.
that bonus
I do.
action.
I think I better use my whatever you call it for fighters right now.
Second wind?
Second wind to heal up. Yeah,
Gotcha. Oh no.
of course.
Okay.
That's not even possible. I have +4 to the roll. So how did I get a 3?
No, it's
That's-
3. Then you need to add 4. It only did the
yeah. It only rolled the 10, so
All right.
just add the 4 to it. So it should be 7. I understand your
legit.
frustration.
I understood.
I'm sorry, sir. I know you're upset. Okay.
Alrighty, I guess that's my turn then.
Pretend to be upset. Okay. Val, it is your turn.
Vol looks at Hogarth. It's like, how much you weigh?
I think I'm like a good 270 now. I've been doing some cardio. I did this dead set like last week. It was great. I want to start with 10 reps and 9 reps to 8. Anyway, what?
Oh, okay. Never mind then. You too thick.
I mean, I've been working on it though.
Too thick.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a little thick. All right. Well, anyway, that's what. My little talk. All right. I'm going to use my boots and just jump 30 feet.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm just going to punch this chick, punch Mace Lady in the face.
Okay. Roll. Give me that attack roll.
I'm going to use my natural 20 that I just got from the lovely Janity.
Ooh. All right. Give me that damage.
Alrighty. Okay. So 40, 10, 2d8. And Johan's next to her, so I get the d6, 2d6 for sneak attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, the 40-10 sucks.
All right. So how much is that all together?
So 20, 26,
For your strength.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then before my strength, and then another 7.
So that's
Okay.
So 30.
31? 31?
No, 33.
33. Okay. So you leap toward her, and slice into her, and she just seems to kind of like she gets hit and it hurts, but she seems to absorb that hit quite a bit, and she kind of just eats that damage.
Okay.
And so you end up doing 16 points of damage.
Okay. And then with my bonus action, like seeing that she took it, he kind of like has a smirk on his face, and then he grabs her by her collar. It's like, oh, okay. And so he initiates a grappling check with Tavern Brawler.
A what check? I'm sorry.
Athletics. I'm grappling.
Okay. That is a 12.
Hey.
All right. And so you grab onto her.
Yeah. And then that will be my turn.
All right. So
Did you serve?
that will be your
Did you?
as Val, as you jump forward, next to Johan, a flying sword appears. And the flying sword,
Always gotta check the swords, man. Can't even trust a sword.
Is that coming from the statue, or like was it invisible and it just appeared?
it was on the statue.
Okay.
So it is going to fly out and you hear her yell out as she's being grappled by Yuval. Get this bastard off of me! And it's going to fly and attempt to attack you.
Please don't.
That's a 13.
Ping! It just skips off my armor, I guess. But yeah, no, they don't. That ain't it.
Well, it is going to swing again.
No.
With a 10, so it doesn't hit. It tried and it failed. Hogard, is your turn.
So, Hogar would go. Oh, wrong screen. We'll go 10, 20, 30. And I'm going to look at a dude with the mace, with that big mace, and say, "You're not worthy." It casts Tasha to his laughter.
Okay. Is that a wisdom save?
That's a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this place is echoey. Is this an echoey place?
Ooh, that's a natural failure. Yeah, that's a critical failure. Not one. So, let's see. You you see him drop the mace onto the ground. It strikes, and it actually falls on top of his foot, doing D4 damage. So that's 2 damage to him.
Hey.
In there, buddy.
Hey.
And what is the damage for Tasha's hideous laughter?
Nothing. He just falls prone.
Okay. Yeah, he drops the mace, falls prone.
He's just laughing at my really bad attempt at a Marvel joke.
He doesn't get it, but he's definitely laughing.
And then,
yeah,
for bonus action. Since I did that, I'm gonna look at the other girl, and I'm like, ha ha, can't touch this, and I'll hit blazing. Yep, and that's my turn.
See his pants parachute out.
Yes. I'll just quickly do prestidigitation just to make it pop out a little bit, like ha.
You should just spin it in place, yeah.
Or that too. Yeah, so I do all the stuff to make it work.
It just happens.
Okay, so he with that, it is his turn. He is going to try and save again. That's a 20.
That does it.
And so he stands back up after that. Dahlia, before you move,
No. But why?
there is on the other wall, another blade appears.
Oh.
And this particular one is going to move down behind you, Holgar. And it is going to swing at both of the pillars, one attack each.
Yeah.
Can I do an attack of opportunity on that sword as it leaves my attack range?
No, because you were not aware that it was there.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
I was trying to look out.
One of those is a nat 1.
Nice.
But the other one does hit. And it cuts this pillar in half. And you notice the ceiling begin to crumble above you, Holgar. It is beginning to give way. Almost as if it wasn't there, it would shatter and fall on top of you. With that, now it is your turn, Dahlia.
Great.
Cool.
Okay.
You got this.
Holgar is not going to be able to move probably before that other pillar almost comes down, which now means I have to change the whole thing that I was going to do. 10, 20, 30, 40. That stuff doesn't make sense. 30.
Are you dashing?
I have 30 feet of movement, right?
If you're walking, this is difficult terrain.
Right. So then instead of 5 feet, it's 10 feet.
Yes.
You spend 10 feet of movement for every 5 feet you can actually go.
Right. So I just moved. I used my 30 feet of action to move 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. That's what I was doing when it was counting. I guess I'll. larger. Oh wait. Repairs a single break or tear in an object, such as a broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken key, torn cloak. Okay, because it's larger than a foot in a dimension, I don't know that mending will actually work on this in the way that I want it. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality. And then as a bonus action, I will heal someone within 30 feet of me. So I have a 30-foot sphere aura around me. And as a bonus action, I can heal someone for 2d6. What are we looking at health-wise, guys?
I'm nearly full. I'm
Yeah.
Gucci right now.
You said 30. You said 30 feet radius.
Yeah.
I am groovy.
I'm down 15. So
Okay.
I'm like
You're gonna heal. I'm gonna heal Johan 12 HP. And that is my turn.
Okay, so everything that the light touches is in your radius.
Yes.
All right. With that, we're at the top of the order. This lady is looking pretty rough from that attack from Vol. And she is none too happy. And so you, Vol, you see her. She's beginning to bleed internally, as like blood is kind of like coming from her mouth. She's going to spit on her mace, and she is going to hit you. And I'm going to use a nat 20.
Everyone and spitting right now. Like, let's talk about
Right.
And so that is going to be and so that's going to be 6 plus 11.
Oh.
And as this green, it's actually like a red energy kind of like pools around the blood. You also take 3d8 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Oh no.
So that's 19 damage on top of that. So that's 25
30.
damage.
25? All right. Ow. Yeah, I'm not so Gucci.
And because she has multi-attack, she's going to attack you again. And that's a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Use shield.
That's 7 points of
7
damage.
and
Yeah.
another 7 points. Okay.
Just say the word shield. He won't ask any questions.
Trying to help.
She said, and as she hits you with that second hit, she says, "Death may be in the cards for both of us, buddy."
Well, I'll see you in hell first, bitch.
And with that, Johan, it is your turn.
Okay. The flying sword, is it like a force object or is it something I can actually attack?
It's a physical sword that's like floating via magical means, so you could attack it.
I think I shall. Is that a 19?
Mhm.
Yep, that hits.
So 10 damage. But more importantly than the damage is I'm going to Cavalier mark it.
Okay.
And I'm going to action surge and attack Mr. Dropped His Mace.
All right. Go. Give me that attack roll.
Did he make a save to stand up?
He did. He stood up
Yeah.
on his last turn.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
he rolled a 20.
So
23. Yeah, that hits. That hits, buddy boy.
12
12 damage. All right.
and I will mark him as well. Assuming I can mark two things at once. Let me double check. If I can't, I won't do it. But if I can, I will. So
You can.
okay. So both of those have disadvantage if they go after Vale, or anybody but me.
Does the pillar count in that?
Well, you don't need to make an attack roll on magic missile and whatnot.
Does the what count in that?
The pillar. Like if he's marking the sword and the sword goes to attack a pillar, does it get disadvantage?
Oh, if it attacks any.
I mean, if it attacks anything but him, it gets disadvantage.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know if disadvantage is going to stop you from hitting an inanimate object though.
Maybe it'll crit fail.
Yeah.
All right. Vol, it is your turn.
So after getting whacked a couple times with this mace, actually, at the beginning, since I had her grappled, fighting style D4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So off the top. Ooh,
Get it. Ooh.
Nice.
so 10, right? It's plus my strength, isn't it? Oh, why did I even roll it there? I should have just rolled it here. Where did we get that? Where's the other? Oh no, it's just 1d4. So yeah, so just a 3. And then Ball is just going to, while still carrying her, while still like grabbing her, just going to jump with her back over here to this pool. And then I'm going to push her face down into the sewage and try to force her to go prone.
Okay. Yeah, that is going to be a 18 on the strength, and I think so.
I rolled a 4. I rolled a 3.
Three.
Alrighty.
I didn't apply this before, but she is supposed to have advantage on checks and saving throws, ability checks and saving throws during combat. But
I failed it anyway. You got it.
so she kind of like, I need you to make a strength saving throw. As you attempt to force her down, she grabs you by the wrist and attempts to slam you into the water.
Oh, wrestling, hey! All right.
Mercy.
Yeah, all right.
She's gonna
Nice.
give you a
Absolutely.
pile driver.
Stone. Actually, we're in the cave, so rock bottom.
Yeah, this is a 13. Yeah, she wrestles you away, but can't slam because she can't seal the deal. And with that, I think that is as good a place as any for us to wrap up for today.
Ooh. Man, not getting that long rest hurts.
It does.
Yeah.
Also, a flying sword to the chest. So,
That's also true.
necrotic damage on a bloodstained mace also hurts. So.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yes, indeed. Will our adventurers survive? Will Malachi get there in time to help his teammates? All these questions will be answered on the next episode of D&D Episodicals 4, Descent into Avernus. Thank you all for joining us. It has been wonderful to have you. Remember to join the Patreon to get exclusive bonus content. We have bonus content every month, at least one exclusive patron bonus every month. But we are certainly going to have more. We have new updates. There are also the opportunities for casting calls for different streams and bonus content that we have coming up. For just a couple of bucks, you can get access to all of this wonderful stuff. So head over to the Patreon, join, support the awesome stuff that's happening here at REM. Be sure to check out the other awesome streams that we have going on throughout the week. We're going to drop the schedule into the chat. Monday through Sunday, we've got great stuff all the way from Paranormal Albany to Light Clockwork. And everything in between happening all throughout the week. So support the awesome REM stuff that's happening and support the other awesome streams that we have. But that is all for us for right now. Thank you all for joining us yet another Saturday morning. Will we survive? Let us see. Be here next week, same time, and find out. With that, thank you all for joining. Thank this wonderful cast for making it happen. Love you guys. Be good people. We will see you next Saturday.
Much love, everybody.
Bye.
Water.
Easy.